My name is Frieda Guercio. I recently launched Frieda Creates to coach artists, storytellers, and winemakers on how to navigate Pinterest to market their business. I also manage Pinterest accounts for those who have too much on their plate. And I am finally building my own portfolio of paintings. That's kind of a side job, but somehow I hope to incorporate it. I think the two are intertwined. And I currently live in Windsor, California. The biggest challenge with money when I first joined Bootcamp was wondering if I could make good money again. Before I was laid off from the wine industry due to COVID, I had been wanting to make a change anyway. So being laid off was a chance to really pivot and finally do what I love. It was a perfect opportunity. But there was a question if I could actually make money doing what I love. And so I was also at that time reconnecting with my ex-husband. And during our marriage, we had issues talking about money. So taking Money Bootcamp seemed perfectly timed to address this head on. When I first joined Money Bootcamp, I was on unemployment. Fortunately, I was getting the maximum payout, but it still would not have covered my cost of living at that time. So I packed up my little cottage. I put everything in storage. I packed 2 suitcases for my car, my dog and my cat, and literally reduced my overhead and traveled to see my mom in Texas, and then spent basically the first 4 months traveling around seeing friends, and then ended up back in California and living in my brother's house, which was in Lone Pine, California, at the base of Mount Whitney. It's a glorious place to be, and it was actually a beautiful place to inspire my art and this new business. But at the time that I started Bootcamp, my business was just coming together. I was at the stage of working with beta clients and not yet earning any income. I definitely had some hesitations before joining Money Bootcamp because I was on unemployment and I had a very limited amount of money in the bank. And then of course, unemployment was not phenomenal, but I'm grateful, totally grateful for it. But having the option to pay in installments made taking the course possible. So I jumped on it. Since becoming a bootcamper, I have finally launched my business, Frieda Creates, and I have 2 paying clients. So it's amazing. And even though I freak out at moments and I'm not making the money I quite need right now, I believe it is all there just around the corner. And I'm so grateful for the immense support that Denise has provided through her emails, her monthly calls, Instagram, Facebook, podcasts, and of course, Pinterest, and reading her blogs and being able to tap into that and literally tapping has been a huge rescue for me in some of the moments when I have a lot of self-doubt. I would advise anyone that's on the fence about joining to go ahead and take the leap, because if I can, you can. Especially if you're reinventing yourself or you're just entering entrepreneurship. Even in my first year of bootcamp, Denise's endless trove of resources has continued to grow, like the recently added money affirmation audio, which I listen to a lot, and the new journal that has really helped me organize all the information that I began collecting a year ago. It's really helped me to organize and re-implement some of those tools learned over the past year. And mostly I just like Denise. She's grounded, she's open, direct. I trust her, and she makes me laugh, and it gives me, her being herself makes it easier for me to be myself as I move forward in my entrepreneurship. And I advise anyone who's ready to have a real conversation around money and who wants to learn how to move their business forward, that they will benefit on so many levels by working with Denise.